lucky I'm gonna get with this camera again. This camera, excavator, roller, then a mulcher, then it fell off a dump truck in Windham, and now it fell off the dozer. Still the same one, it's still cracked. I'm lucky I just, for some reason, caught it out the side of my eye, because the next pass I would have buried it. It's wet. We had 2 weeks of rain, so all this wetness stuff is in the bottom, but whatever. We're just gonna track and pack, push this off, then all this is gonna get topsoiled in the spring probably. I don't know if I'll be doing that or not, but regardless, he's gonna have some good he created a nice area here that was useless before. A lot of rock in it though. I'm trying to take these rocks and like roll them down into the valley the best I can, but as you see, they're just popping up. They're everywhere throughout this. And they're sinking down in. Just trying to get a rough grade for this guy, you know. Would have never done it with the skid steer, that's for sure. This will give a usable backyard. Be nice. This is the blade control. My left hand is the forward and reverse. Decelerator pedal down here to my right. That's when you hear a gargle. I push that in. You don't have to do that to run this machine. You could just go forward and reverse, but it does it's better to give it a little deceleration, but it's not required. Let's just put it that way. I just grew up doing like that on John Deere Dozer, so it's a habit. You see, Let's Dig, he just throws his forward reverse. I mean, I asked Komatsu when I first got it, they said go for it, it ain't gonna hurt it. Got the feet up here. I mean, you hear this thing, how loud it is outside. Look how quiet it is in here. It's so quiet. It's awesome. Now I won't use the decelerator. I'll just throw it in reverse. There she goes. Definitely good for someone that's, because this decelerator panics people, you know what I mean? Because it's the opposite from a gas pedal, so. Just trying to get a little fluff that's on the top here, not collect any rocks. And just get it so it blends a little better up into this little valley to the left that there is. But that will let all the water get out and go down through. And we'll track and pack it in. Let's check on Carl, the guy forming up for the Alaskan slab. See how he's doing out there. Hey Carl, how you doing out there? Everything all right? It's beautiful, he says. All right. Carl's the one that did that 100-yard pour on that horse farm that we did last year. Right around this time last year too. We went out there and I did all that stumping and craziness. There was a 100-yard pour. He did a huge Alaskan slab for a barn. And that's where we met. We've been friends ever since. Gotta give him Wiki credit on that. You know, this is really punchy, but these got LGP track pads, so we float on it. Soft, you know, it's pumping. So just gonna track and pack. Get it stable. She won't erode anywhere. She's nice and nice. This turns left, turns right. Full turn is a counter rotation like a skid steer. Don't want to go left, just go left. You know, she starts to creep over. I got the trees above me. I hear I trimmed them because I didn't want to keep rubbing the cab into them. I hate something about tree branches on equipment. Once it scratches, it just rubs them. You never, I don't care, you can buff them all you want, you don't get those scratches out. They really stay there for life. So it's one of my pet peeves when a boom is rubbing into the trees or whatnot. I can't stand that. I always take the limbs down.
Okay guys, in this clip, check it out. Komatsu has a design called like a wishbone suspension. So it's basically like an independent suspension in a vehicle. Each track tracks separate as far as height. You'll see the front, left and right of this Dozer drop down like it's pivoting on a teeter-totter because it's getting full traction all the time. So if I'm going over a dip on the right and the left track on a conventional Dozer will scope in the air that same height as the right track, and then all of a sudden it will drop down. This is never like that. It actually teeters down so you get full traction all the time. On a hill, slope, it doesn't matter. Very rarely does this Dozer rock back and forth because of this technology. It is unbelievable.
Alright guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Quick Dozer video. Heading back to Windham this week. We got 2 days here. They're going to pour this Monday. I've got a separate video of putting this stone in and going around there, so stay tuned for that coming up. And this will get poured Monday, then the blocks will go around it Tuesday. The cribbing has started in the garage, but again, I'm heading back to Windham. Just waiting on some approval for the structural engineer and some other things that are going on there as far as moving the house, survey, whatnot, because we ran into some issues. So you'll catch that video too. Stay tuned guys. Thanks. All right, let's see what we got. All loaded up, ready to get out of here. Just gave it a 1-2 beat down on the tracking and the packing. Got Carl beeping the horn. He's got his backer boards in. We squared it all up. Forms will be going in tomorrow. Just a quick, I didn't really spend time up here because it's all going to get roughed up from concrete trucks, but let's walk down here and check the grade out. Worked out real nice. Made it look natural as this comes down and around. And there it is. Everything flows this way, natural, just the way that goes. This was a big valley and there was trees in there. It was unmowable, untouchable. There was just a little path to come down into this grove area. Now it's nice view from the house. I'll tell you, for as many rocks and big rocks as there was in there, the dozer did pack them down in, push them right into the ground. I took the bigger ones off and put them off to the side and buried them too, but happy with the way that come out. All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Quick dozer video. Heading back to Windham this week. We got 2 days here. They're going to pour this Monday. I've got a separate video of putting this stone in and going around there, so stay tuned for that coming up. And this will get poured Monday, then the blocks will go around it Tuesday. The cribbing has started in the garage, but again, I'm heading back to Windham, just waiting on some approval for the structural engineer and some other things that are going on there as far as moving the house, survey, whatnot, because we ran into some issues. So you'll catch that video too. Stay tuned, guys. Thanks.
Thank you.